My name is Sarah Cohen. Um, I am 51 years old. I'm a wife, mother, a business person. My husband's name is Top Cohen, and we live in Nairobi, and that's where we work and live.
In December 2018, during your party,
Yes.
he mentioned that he wanted to divorce you.
Yes.
From what you've been seeing in the press, of course he went ahead with that. So could you tell us what happened after December 2018?
Okay, so I hear this public announcement that I'm going to be divorced, and I'm wondering why public? Did you need courage?
When was this?
December 22nd.
Oh, during that event.
Yeah,
now.
so I'm wondering, did he need courage to make those pronouncements,
Mm-hmm.
or was it just to public humiliate me?
Mm-hmm.
We swallowed that. We didn't say anything. So when I went back on the 5th, just immediately after I got into the compound, I get a call. It's from a dear friend and a sister of some kind, Nancy. And she says, there's something wrong with your husband because last Saturday he kept on telling people that he is married to a prostitute from Nyeri and that a lot of maneno. And I said, and they're very unhappy. The women in the club are very unhappy that he keeps on abusing Kenyan women. And I said, the best thing to do is you call him directly and you tell him. And she did. And of course, he denied everything.
20th
The 20th afternoon is when Tob left home. And he went outside the gate and picked and got left from there because I didn't go to the gate with him, but the workers opened the gate for him.
So on the day he left, could you just, what were the circumstances on the day that he left on the 20th? What had happened? What happened that day?
Okay, on the 20th, he woke up as usual, had his glass of milk, went to smoke, then goes to do his ablutions, and then he came to the kitchen and started talking to me, which is very rare. And he told me that he is tired. And I asked, tired of what? I said, tired of running. From who? The lawyers. They keep on hounding me for money.
His lawyers?
Yes.
Who are his lawyers?
There is one lawyer who is handling for him the divorce case. That is Judith Ongori. And then there is another one who comes up all the time with the publications called, he's something, Dunstan Omari. His name features prominently in all those false publications he puts across. And I don't know what the relationship between the two is because I don't know if information comes from her to him. I don't know how it works. But I feel that is Top's side.
Okay, so Tobbs was tired of his lawyers calling.
Those are the two lawyers I know whom he was dealing with at that time. Because there are some other cases, but they are neither here nor there. He's fighting with somebody or he's demanding some money from some hotel, but I don't see that as he has a standing case with the Holiday Inn about some commission he wasn't paid like in the year 2000, almost 20 years ago, which he does with another lawyer friend of his who's called Shege Kirundi. So that one, I don't know how far it has gone, but it's always on and off.
All right. So he says on the 20th that he's tired of of these lawyers and all those things.
Yeah.
So and then what happened thereafter?
Then he went to the office and there was some work going on with his admin and they finished the work, and then he left some letters to be delivered on Monday to various offices. So when he finished, he told me he had done that. So I asked him what letters are those and to who are they going to, and he said he's setting things right. So I'm like, can I have a copy? Because I want to see if you're now even putting me in more fire, having just told me now you want to stop everything. And he says, yeah, I got a copy. And one letter was to the police copied to Gigiri, Parklands, and Spring Valley, telling them that he's dropping any charges against his wife, myself, and that he was wrong now and he needs to go away for medical treatment. And the other letter, the copy he gave me, read that it was to Judy Thongori, something.
The lawyer?
Yes, his divorce lawyer, and that asking her to withdraw the divorce case, that he was wrong. Yes.
All right. So he wrote a letter to his lawyer stopping the divorce. He wrote a letter to the police asking them to
stop the harassment. Yeah.
And then he left the house.
And then, of course, went, showered. I mean, it's weekend. He would always like shower in the afternoon. And then got in his weekend gear, which is jeans, blue jeans, and a blazer.
So the last time you saw him, he was wearing blue jeans
and a blazer. Yes.
Of what color?
Tob is a conservative. So he always wears blue.
Blue.
Yeah, either black or blue, but he had a blue one.
All right. And then he left the house, and that's the last time you saw him.
He left the house. Yeah, he had a small bag, a little poo. Actually borrowed from me because I'm always traveling with all these small ones. So he took one of mine. So that to me indicated either a very short stay or a weekend somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
And you've not heard or seen him since?
No, I haven't heard. When he made the decision that he needs to seek medical, I asked him if he wants us to book anything for him, a flight or accommodation, and he said no, he will do it. And this was we were talking about Thailand.
The day he left, what did he drive out? How did he leave? Mode of transportation?
No, he did not drive his car. His car is still parked on the lot. But he took a car from outside the gate.
Is it an Uber or?
I do not know. Mzee has a way of just going out and calling Ubers, a taxi, and probably somebody else he wants to give a job to. So I didn't check. I mean, the admin is the one who opened the gate for him. So that's how it was.
And the letters that you're saying he left, do you still have the copies of those letters? You do, huh?
Yeah.
Have you shared this information with the police or with his sister or his brother?
Family, no. Remember, I only spoke to them last weekend. The police have their copies, and my lawyer. Yes.
Okay. So they have copies of those letters.
Yes.
According to reports we've seen in the media, they're claiming that those letters may not necessarily be authentic.
That depends on who's reading and why they will make all this fuss about their disappearing. I mean, it's been one lie after another. And I'm so happy because people who know me, including friends that we have together, families we have together, friends in his home country, are calling and just ask for his safe return. But they cannot imagine that Sarah would be that cruel. That's not me. Yeah. I value family very much, and you can go around and ask. Not in the village, my own family. I've brought up so many people out there. I'm always out helping people to get, especially the young people, to get to their potential. If people are sick or whatever, I do my bit because I know that without people also I would also not be where I am.
Of course.
So that is somebody full of malice, and who has a certain goal in mind. And I don't know if they have achieved that. And I don't know if they feel that they are successful. They were successful in that smear campaign. But I would want to say that it is never too late to come and know me.
Okay. Finally, if Tob is watching out there, what is your direct message to him?
City boy, what do I tell you? It's been very difficult digesting all that is happening right now. I know what you said when you left, but I would also want to request you, if you can get this message, get in touch as soon as possible. Every other thing we can sort out on the ground. But you need to come home. It's my prayer that you're safe and sound. But it is not going well here. People need to see you. You need to come out and quell this whole tirade of falsehood, of hatred, of accusations, and make it sooner, please, than later. Thank you.
And finally, to anybody else who's listening out there, the media, you know, siblings and lawyers and all those things, any message for them? Direct message?
I will say I forgive those who actually started the smear campaign against my name. I would also say that people don't attack you because they know you or they're just misinformed. So please don't feel that you owe me any apology. But I would want you to know that every time you publicize any false information, you're not just hurting Sarah, you're hurting anybody related to me, you're hurting anybody who believes in me, you're hurting my family, my children,